Eating a burger with no honey mustard. 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 Eating a burger with no honey. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. 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 Eating a burger with no honey. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. 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 Eating a burger with no honey. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Eating a burger.
That now I can tell your chat that I was just telling Gnomebitten about how we're planning on loading bullets into our muscles.
We're loading bullets into our muscles and talking about how Discord is a bad program while Discord crashes.
Again, don't it knows, it can hear you. It's doing like machine learning, so if you're talking smack, it like throttles your
I have that turned off.
Oh, okay.
I have the AI turned off.
You have the connection throttling listener bot. The worst part is they don't even give you $5 if you praise their bad software. But, you know, it's the least worst thing we got still.
It is the least
I remember
worst
Skype.
I also remember Skype. You remember blocking certain IP or certain URLs in Internet Explorer?
You block it in Internet Explorer so they can't load ads into Skype because they're all built off the same thing.
Yeah, and I remember using an old enough version of Skype that I had flags for countries in my emoticon lists that didn't exist anymore. Like countries that had stopped existing since the program had updated. Yeah.
Woof. Okay. So, brief recap. Last time
we went to the Cave of Trials.
One of our friends mugged a man in a sewer, stole his shop and all his belongings, and stayed there in the big city where he lives now. Nash came back only to bring us to this place through the Cave of Trials and then abandon us again because he's a little shithead. The Cave of Trials itself was just like a wizard urging you young children to go through a dangerous fucking cave and get electrocuted by a big evil mushroom at the end. And we did all those things, but we're fine now. And for some reason, we like or respect these wizards. Oh, also we got character introduced to the wizard Pope-S lady who you think is evil,
I think she's
but
a Sailor
I
Moon
think she's
villain.
not.
Yeah.
I think she's a shoujo encourager, like one of those Maho mothers. You know the kind when because there's like a million billion magical girl animes,
Yes.
but there's always like, huh?
What do you think of this?
I tried again today to tell my husband about my affair with the milkman and the garbage man. The magic conjure. But I didn't have the heart.
That's that she's just talking about.
Oh,
her,
that's the diary. I
yeah.
thought you were thought you were talking to the child.
Let's play Magic Warriors. No, that's the diary of
this random NPC lady.
and she's in one of your shirtless pirate novels. That was what she's talking about, her stable of handsome men.
Well, here's what I would like to say. Under the heading Translation Notes, Lunar Silver Star Story, the complete manual. What's the relevant pull quote here? Let's see. Now, with Lunar Silver Star Story complete, we can finally say that you are playing or about to play the best version of Lunar I ever created.
This bandana is described as fruity.
Oh yeah, very colorful.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, because fruity means gay.
I don't like that.
It's calling it gay. Yeah.
Right, it's triangle that is bad.
Back when that was like some kind of thing that you could say as a diss. Now it's just like, all right, man.
Silver is better than gold. We got some, what was his name? Who was the Scopes Monkey Trial guy?
Okay, you're gonna have to back up a couple steps. The what?
The Scopes Monkey Trial.
Scopes Monkey Trial.
Yes, the prosecutor in that was a guy who ran for president twice. He ran on a populist movement that ran on bimetallism.
Who really wanted to push for the like silver standard.
And his platform was eradicated by the arsenic technique for refining gold that made the price of gold plummet. But most famous for the Scopes Monkey Trial, in which evolution in school was argued for the first time. I guess she already has steel armlet. Okay. I've talked about the guy, but I don't remember his name.
State of Tennessee versus John Thomas Scopes.
Clarence Darrow.
Tennessee.
Was it Clarence Darrow?
There's William Jennings and there's Clarence
William
Darrow.
Bryan Jennings. That's his name. Yeah.
Okay.
He was very cool, except for the Scopes Monkey Trial thing, where he was very bad and lost so badly he died. He died so he was such a hater that he lost so bad after the monkey trial that he did in fact die and passed away.
Wow. And now we only remember him for losing the Scopes Monkey Trial and dying. Shit.
Should I could give her...
Increase the spiritual power. I don't know what 10 points of wisdom would do, but it's 10 points of something.
It's a moot point, because look how much these cost.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, that's our soap money. Come on.
That's our soap money.
We're not gonna go grind out toilet snakes just for...
Recover conditions. Should I sell my antidotes and just buy those? I don't know if that...
Yeah, what if by conditions they mean only like a couple things? I guess I could look in the manual, see if there's an actual answer to what items do.
We can buy...
Oh, holy water. It actually lists. It's in the manual. It says, will neutralize the poison from monsters if it is sipped or applied to wounds.
Look at this is the Dream Cane. It's the REM rod.
Hmm. You know, a laugh a minute. Laugh on every page.
Should I buy the dream rod for her? It might do something when used as an item.
Ooh, what if it, oh, what does the game call it?
I'm buying it.
Fascinates the enemy.
I also want to see what her, what the Lucky Cane does when used as an item. We're gonna go look for some books about dragons.
Maybe they have some books about dragons, Alex.
Who's this?
Null talks to Alex the way you talk to me. It's like every sentence ends in Kaz.
What does that mean, Cass? I don't understand. I don't understand.
I mean, that's the way I talk to Jace, and it's meant like derogatively. Like...
I've never meant it like that. I think of it like how in Tenacious D, how Jack Black addresses Kyle. He's just like, that's telekinesis, Kyle.
Also a K name. Maybe there's something about that.
Maybe that's why.
Feels nice.
I frequently draw
nice sharp
beginning. I frequently draw strange mental connections, I've come to realize. So maybe that's literally it.
No, you should publish them. Publish your art. Here, I drew this strange mental connection for you. Do you like it? Get some likes on Twitter. It doesn't matter. Like, just any image that you make, someone's gonna press the like button. Ride a broom in 3 days. Guaranteed to work, or you'll suffer guaranteed to work, or you'll suffer an incredibly painful fall. Wow. Fillet of pickled fish. I am the Eggman. I am the walrus. I don't know what the joke is there, other than we once lived on the blue star. We once lived on Earth. Earth. Okay, she's from Earth. We know this, right? Like, yeah, she's the moon princess. Or no, she's not. We are on the moon. We live on the moon because they said for some reason it was important that the story be set on the moon. And I think they just wanted to do that so that they could call it Lunar. To become the Dragon Master by entering each dragon's cave and passing their trials. But the catch is, no one knows what the dragons are. Ooh. We have one dragon that we've passed the commands of, and he gave us Quark. Proof. Yeah. Got Quark in our back pocket. Well, not like anymore. Also, he's way too big to fit in our back pocket. Come to think, Null is even like too big to fit in our back pocket. Even though Null's pretty tiny. I'm getting bored. I seek egress. You know, anytime I see a library in a JRPG, I feel a little sad. Like, I understand it, but I feel a little sad that you can't read all of the books. Vile Tribe. Vile Tribe sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. You know that Xbox 360 game called The Darkness? I remember the name. I don't remember the content. Well, okay, pertinent to this conversation, there's a scene that it's sort of an in-game cutscene, and it can go on as long as you want. And, you know, the two characters are watching To Kill a Mockingbird on the television. And it's the real movie. And you can watch all of it because it's a public domain thing. They put the entire movie in it. I see. Like, in the game. I think that's such a flex. It's so neat. There's other things that are, you know, it's not like... other activities occur in that video game. One moment. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know, I got, like, just on my right, I have an entire anthology of English literature, and I wonder if, you know, something similar couldn't be done with other literary anthologies or what have you. And then, you know, bada bing, there's an entire library, and if the player really wants it, I think further you would have to like support this with, you know, it's not just clicking on the books. It would be like you formally check out the book and put it in a little thing and have this interface where you like flip the pages and so on. I think that would be a necessary additional step for like bringing that about. Be really neat though. I mean, then you could have this like tiny rinky-dink game that nevertheless is like a dramatically huge download, and everyone's like, man, what did they spend their download on? Like, why does this game take up so much space? And it's like, well, there's an entire anthology of English literature in there. Someday.
Sunday and Saturday.
Oh yeah, we've been like nonstop hoofing it for like days, right? Like we rested on the boat textually, but have just been like, you know, hand to mouth, sewer to prison.
We lost Luna. I kind of was looking for a place to heal because we've been extremely blasted.
Mm-hmm.
Was she going to sing a song?
She gets to sit. Hooray! When I sit, dreams wander in. Title theme.
Oh, it's an elf.
You can hear it too.
An elf is playing a sitar.
Dreams are real unless you think they aren't.
Anime.
Hell yes.
It's a dark
Oh,
elf.
hey, that is an indecent angle. I wither under your gaze, woman.
Oh, I'm so sorry I interrupted. You see, I heard the music, and I thought it was Alex that was playing.
Who's Alex?
It's no bother.
No.
Why are you laughing, Kaz?
Because you wouldn't know a vampire if one popped out and bit you on the end of your dick.
No, bitch, you didn't use your fucking dick. Now get out of my fucking dick.
God, I'm gonna die. Now I need to know who that is. What's this character's name again?
I forget. It was the same voice actor as Solaire from Dark Souls 1.
I know, right? Okay.
We've already met Quark, the right... Okay, Luna, just spilling your guts to the first elf you see.
She gets really bored really fast. Give me all cast. This website sucks now. Fun is that you don't know what voice or what cast what website I'm talking about. Jesus Christ.
Is it
Can't talk
IMDb?
and read. It is IMDb this time. These are the Japanese voices. Piss.
Wait, Dark Souls has Japanese voices?
No, I'm looking up Lunar.
Oh. Okay. I thought you were looking up Solaire's voice actor, or not this guy's voice actor. This guy's like intern, probably. I don't.
Yeah, it reminded me so much of that clip that I realized that's just that era of anime dubbing. Like this is what all anime dubs sounded like from the year 1990 to like 2000X. I don't know.
Whereas now they all sound the same because it's the same voice actors group in Texas that voice acts every anime. A bull man is in the way.
Let's see.
And we're still extremely dead.
Fascia? Could that be his name? Fascia? Like prima facie? No. I don't know. I'm gonna bored of this now. I'm bad at it. Yeah, no, I mean, I could have been referring to, like, any fucking website.
Back off, children.
Wait a minute. There's one of us.
You meant the cat.
How did he know the cat was a child? Like, is Gamer a kid?
All cats
Yeah,
are God's children, Kaz.
Yes. That's right, Gamer. Your little hoots will also be among the choir.
There's a lady here.
Are we gonna get an anime intro to the lady? Hell yes. Ooh.
Very Skinamax.
Ooh, it's salty. Come on, saxophone. I need like a hot alto sax to pop in. Maybe a smooth one.
She really didn't want to see us. She's weeping.
I also frequently
I'm
instinctively cry to
cannot go
not
to
have to
the
look at
magic
people.
I'm not feeling well. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mistook you for a messenger of my mother's. My name is Mia. Mia Ausa.
Who the fuck are you?
May I ask
Mia
your name?
Ausa. And, you know, Alex doesn't appear in these cutscenes because
Yeah.
Alex is supposed to be us.
Yeah.
We're supposed to, like,
He appeared in the first
You know.
cutscene.
sublimate ourselves onto... Not the character introduction one. It's been consistent since then. It's almost like they didn't know what they were doing and then retroactively decided that the player should be Alex rather than Alex being a person, which is why he just sucks.
I think it's because they have to keep the video clips to under 10 seconds long because this was on a CD that could hold 600 megabytes.
600 of God's own megabytes.
And 300 of those were devoted to the music middies.
Yeah. The other 300 are devoted to the boss scaling.
We just invited this girl to come with us. You want to come fight dragons with us?
I just sized you up. You could probably, like, swing an axe or something, right?
It happens in Disco Elysium, where you can ask a grandma in a wheelchair if she wants to be your sidekick.
It happens in, like, the first building, right?
Yes, it does. And she's like, oh no, dear, I'm sorry. I'm not really the adventuring type. And then later she tells you about Sasquatch.
Ooh.
Not actually true. But she does tell you about the Col de Mamadakwa, which
Mmm.
is a bird made out of sound.
It sounds fake as shit.
It's fun to say, though. You should try saying it. Try saying Col de Mamadakwa.
Kolda Mamadakwa?
How does it feel?
That is pretty... It's got a good bounce to it.
Col de Mamadakwa.
Feels better to say than Asmarano Martyr Cardo Istinoko Dakar for sure.
Or Asmarana Martica Dice to the Koldakar. Either way, probably correct.
Hmm.
I wonder what the magic style guide says. How dare you! You're not allowed to speak!
Wait, Mia!
Yeah.
He has her bromide.
Ah, the bromide.
Yeah.
I'm also... Plus the skill you get from thinking about the Col de Mamadakwa is good.
From think.
It's true.
Well, now I'm trying to think of what skills I get from thinking real hard about bullshit.
We get different skills from thinking about things than one Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau does.
Hmm. Has Nash done, like, anything positive for us? We definitely saved his ass.
Yes.
And he's just sort of been yanking us around.
He guided us to the magic school. He guided us here. He didn't help us in the Cave of Trials.
Yeah,
because
but he was
already-
also the one who insisted that it would be important for us to do it. So I think that that's neutral.
No, we did want to come here because we're trying to learn. There's 2 of the former Dragon Masters friends here.
Okay, yeah.
I guess we just go through here to meet Galarian.
Okay, well, I can look up. I have the characters here too. Let's see if
Let's look for
Gray
an evil.
Elf.
Yeah, look for an evil elf.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't be a truant if we're not in school.
I swear to God, if one of these characters is named Load Game or something, and that's tripping me up, I'm going to be mad. No. Oh. Oh, that's nice. One of the characters' portraits is a huge question mark, because we're not supposed to know who they are. Hmm. Well, that dude most resembles Galleon. And that's a name.
That would be a Master Galleon.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's him.
It's
It's
Galarian the Mystic.
Awesome.
Galarian was the first founder
Oh.
of the Tamrielic Magus Guild in the First Era. Manamarco, the King of Worms, animated his corpse.
Is this some Elder Scrolls shit?
Yes.
Welcome to the Magic Guild of Vane, Alex of Berg. I am Galleon,
Alex
the
of
leader the
Berg.
guild. My apprentice Nash speaks quite highly of you, boy. He said you passed the trial of the White Dragon. If that's true, perhaps you can help me.
He's like half bad Tim Curry, half bad oh fuck, what was his name?
Oh my
The guy who
God.
died young. He was in Die Hard and Harry Potter and Space Galaxy
Oh,
Quest.
yeah, Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman, like half
Alan
knockoff Alan
Rickman.
Rickman, half knockoff Tim Curry. Like somebody trying to evoke both those guys. And did it by being nasally.
Well, that is John Truitt.
And then
Who has only been in video games.
Chachi immediately... Troy Baker in the of course he's Troy Baker. Yes.
And now I'm thinking about how in Demon's Souls, the brushwood armor wearer guy sounds kind of like Alan Rickman mixed with John Rhys Davies.
I was going to say he sounded like Brian Blessed. Kind of.
Like a cursed Brian Blessed.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally what he is. Right? Oh,
Yeah.
Alex is
Bior,
saying something. Brian cursed. Yes. Yeah, Alex is actually saying something.
I missed it.
He said,
Oh my God.
he said, I appreciate your offer, but I don't want to go to Hogwarts. I want to be a Dragon Master. A Dragon Master has already been born in the town of Lan. Ah, yes. We have to go. We have to go investigate the
Town of
false
Lan.
incarnates to see if they are possibly
Wait.
Nerevar.
What did they call the town of Lan? ACDC town?
SCDC.
Den City? Was that it?
Okay.
Okay.
He has
Wow, is Nash gonna actually stick around for a second? Instead of immediately bugging out on some other bullshit quest of his own?
I don't know. But what I do know is that he's several levels behind.
Ooh. No, wait, no, I know how to fix this. Have him equip Mia's bromide.
Okay. He already has it equipped.
Oh.
It raises his wisdom by 1 point.
Makes him stupid. Okay, awesome.
Taking it off makes him stupid.
It was me, Barry. I made them draw Lola Bunny with fewer sexual characteristics. So your reaction speed would be a millisecond slower. Long enough for me to kill Iris.
What's that guy's name? Like Evil Flash?
I don't actually know, and it kind of depends on the show.
All I remember about Reverse Flash or Evil Flash,
Reverse Flash
is that like he was dying the whole Suicide Squad thing because like there was a bullet in his brain, but he was using the Speed Force to make his last few milliseconds last several weeks or whatever. And that's how you know that comics are creatively bankrupt.
So he was like that one Bond villain from dang, can't remember the name of it. It was one of the Pierce Brosnan ones, I think.
I don't remember.
Got all sci-fi. The bullet in his brain guy who like could not feel pain, and he was like the stinkiest James Bond bad guy ever.
It's hard keeping. There's only been 56 James Bond movies. It's hard to keep track of all of them.
Oh, true, but there's some like overlap between some of the villains, like Jaws. Everybody knows Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws showed up in like 2 movies.
Big guy.
He shows
with
up.
Teeth
He
that are weird.
He like gets killed in one, and then later comes back and marries a girl with braces in the next one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where the fuck am I going?
Well, the village of Lamb? Question mark.
Where is Lan?
That's a good question. So this was the shrine. This is where we met the maybe evil, maybe not evil Popes.
Mm-hmm. No, but Baron Samedi his actor was a cool guy. He was like a multimedia artist.
Samedi. It's a word.
I
have to like. This is one skill. Okay, I know how French words are pronounced.
I only know how we said it in GoldenEye when we played it in grade school.
Yeah, that is how that do. No, it makes it really fun and entertaining to watch people who don't know how to pronounce French words play Mega Man Battle Network. Because like there are characters whose names are just hot and cold, but the French words.
If you're not jacked in, you're not alive, Kaz. That's all I know about Mega Man Battle Network.
Everyone jack off immediately.
Yes. I should saving my game.
That's always a good one. Didn't we like get fucking roached when we tried going into this pass before?
Yeah, but that was before the Cave of Trial, and now we have 3 party members now.
We do have Nash now. Maybe that'll make it okay. Nam's a barrier.
Maybe I should talk to Galarian again to know what the fuck I'm doing. Maybe he'll tell me where to go.
So that just made me think about listening to Galarian talk again. Galleon.
Yeah, his name's Galaron or whatever, but I keep calling him Galarian.
I try my best. I try my best to like use the actual words the games say, or else I get very confused. Which, you know,
makes reasonable.
It does lead to some friction when, you know, I'm talking about an item in Elden Ring and like referring to it as specifically a site of grace rather than a bonfire, lantern, or idol. Because, you know, there is so much overlap between those conceptually.
I think
grace has the guidance of grace.
I think they're all unique and special. My steward. Okay, always talk to people twice. Always talk to people twice. That way you know.
Yeah, we learned that lesson.
We did.
We learned
the lesson that you talk to people twice.
Talk to them twice. All monsters will poison you, and talk to people twice. These are the lessons that Lunar Silver Star Story tells you, unless you dream they're not.
Uncle Phil, you got to kick that man's butt.
Possesses one of the dragons? Yeah. Oh my god. You wouldn't possess a dragon. You wouldn't download a dragon.
Okay, so we do have to go past the Nanza barrier.
Okay. We have to break the Nanza barrier. Is that like breaking the sound barrier?
No,
Is Nanza
No, it's like
people conceive of as phlogiston, the
No,
like
you have to break the
substance through which light goes,
No,
and
you break the transwarp barrier. That's how you do it.
so you
turn into a salamander and have sex on a planet.
I thought it just made you the other gender, like, you know, like the regular kind.
Oh, it does, but it does also make you into a lizard, a salamander.
You know, that's true. When we were looking at the salamanders of Janeway and Paris in that one episode, we didn't know which one was which.
Yeah. That's why they call it the transport.
That's the transport barrier.
It's the transport barrier. Okay, time to suffer. Let's see how bad these enemies are now.
I think that we're going to have to travel through the Nanza barrier at less than infinite speed, which is conceptually what Warp 10 means in Star Trek land. How's that for a speed force?
Pretty good speed force.
Wait, Slyo! Thanks, you're here. I can't remember the name of the weird yellow Flash from the future who wears different faces.
Is he Reverse
and he has
Flash
a name.
or Evil Flash?
No, he has a name, but I just couldn't remember it, and Slyo's gonna know it. Eobard Thawne, thank you.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking Eobard Thawne.
Wait, Luna got a full heal from resting on a couch, but Alex didn't.
He didn't rest on a couch.
He didn't rest on a couch.
Look, Eobard Thawne is from the future, and people like have names like that. It's probably named after a comic book character.
Okay, Nash is getting murdered. We're going to have to engage in some...
Oh, shit.
You know, I just saved. I'm going to try using the Rim Rod.
Do you have to call it that? Yeah, Remrod him. Fuck. It didn't appear to do anything. So is, like, Elf Wizard King guy trying to get us killed? He's like, oh yeah, send him through the Nanza barrier.
I just regenerated something. Oh, we're gonna win with Temptation Song.
Okay. That could put them all to sleep. Put one of them to sleep. And floored.
It's a dead man's party.
Thanks, Null.
Okay, let's go back to the temple and heal so that my main guy isn't completely...
Yep. I mean, you know, it is very rude gameplay-wise to give, like, one character the heal from the little cutscenes, but it's also extremely cute, so I kind of like it.
It is diegetic. All we did was go talk to a girl who was crying and then be admonished by a wizard.
That's not like a full night's sleep. That's nothing like a full night's sleep.
Being admonished by a wizard is not going to sleep.
No.
Okay, we gotta find...
There are other things like praying to God, getting a smooch, eating a nice meal, petting an animal. You know, this kind of stuff. Like, it would be neat if there were some kind of game where the context of the thing was mostly about managing your character's mood through otherwise ordinary circumstances.
Luna just had a 0 pop over her. She has something is giving her
she
regen.
she was regenerating health. So it'd be cool to figure out what that is, because that's nice.
Maybe it's the Rimrod that does it.
It would be nice. I mean, we could like unequip things one at a time to test. All right. The sword dance. All right.
Okay, it's single target sleep, but it's free.
These foul creatures can be driven back. They can be beaten.
I'm just gonna do a heal song on Nash. And then...
Oh, no, don't hashtag attack it. No, you ruined it.
That's actually fine because now he'll die.
Hmm.
He should die to
To our next hashtag attack.
No, he's
Yeah.
also to just I think the fire cane might kill him. And but the hashtag attack
Critical
also
hit.
would have done it.
Hmm.
Oh god, they give terrible experience.
Oh man, this is gonna suck. Awesome.
I miss toilet snakes.
Don't we all? I think that's primarily because there were so many toilet snakes.
And the
Wait, maybe they can be tricked. Because they like charge quickly, but I think they charge directly.
Yeah, so maybe
So you can trick them like they taught us how to trick dogs in motorcycle class.
We'll try it.
Do you know this technique?
I don't.
Okay, so for whatever reason, this was also a part of learning how to ride a motorcycle. If a dog started chasing you, they said to treat it like a missile lock-on in Top Gun, or in real life, but like there's no dog fighting in real life because that's a stupid, meaningless thing to do that sucks. You wait for the lock-on, and then stay at a steady speed, and then rapidly accelerate or decelerate once they're like in a line. Now I don't know why they think that dogs lock on like missiles and go in straight lines. I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but that's what they told me to do, and you know everything else they told me about riding motorcycles worked. So I guess I trust them. Yeah. Look, these guys had like fucking 1,000,000 times more experience in total riding than I did at that point, so you know, listen to your instructors.
Okay,
and you dodge those dogs like they are missiles from Top Gun.
Oh, that's why the dog is named Missile.
Maybe
Pizza Butt Shop!
No! Transported to another location.
Oh,
Shit, we're gonna end up in K-Lid. Shit!
We're confused!
Oh my god! Oh, the monster in a box that also confuses you with gas? Yo, this game is goated.
Oh, they're called Giga Wasps.
You faced the Giga Wasp, idiot. You thought there was treasure here? Fuck you.
Special delivery.
Okay, they're grouping up. I'm gonna have you do a tranquil song, and then you give him the thunder bomb.
Check this out.
Ooh, there is something I need to do at some point, which is exonerate the gamer. So the last time we streamed this, when I almost died, when I went to get water, there's just, mystery water on the kitchen floor. It's like, oh, how'd this get here? And I figured, it had to be the cat, because it wasn't like a persistent leak, which would just be, a water leak. Nothing was coming from the ceiling.
Get back on your feet.
Or any of the fixtures. But no.
Check this
The
out.
gamer is innocent in this. I got to the heart of the problem. Which is that if there's too much weight of stuff in my sink, this induces a leak. It makes a gap. So I can't just leave things to soak in the sink, or there will be problems.
Or maybe
Or if I do, they can't be overall too heavy or have too much water in them.
well, it has to be the leak has to come from somewhere. So maybe you could tension it with enough weight and then induce the caulk.
There sure are probable solutions like that, but for now the workaround of just not leaving too much shit in my sink is manageable. That's a healthy thing overall.
A manageable problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to dramatic lengths just so that I can be lazy in other ways. It's not the big win that I'm hoping for, right? Did we get to the bottom of what thing is causing Luna to
We didn't,
regenerate?
but I... Oh. We have
Oh,
an
is it
item.
healing ring?
It's a healing ring that recovers HPs.
It could be. Now, I will say that that's like a 33% regen. Like, it's pretty dramatic. She's easily our best tank now because of that.
Well, she takes a lot more damage than... I could just put it on Alex, but the flame ring gives him damages.
Mm-hmm.
We will draw the ants forward.
That's when we spring our pizza box trap. Explosion staff.
Check this out.
I do a little spin. Crunched. It's pretty good. Got a tactic.
Yeah, we have stratagems that work. However, maybe I should not fight the ants due to their... No, never mind.
Yeah, if we can figure out a way to, like, avoid them, that would probably be overall better.
I wish these were toilet snakes. I'm gonna use Thunder Bomb.
Check this out.
Thunderbomb has a large zone.
Nash doesn't
Explosion
have
Staff has like a small zone.
Yeah, Nash doesn't have as much defense, and is maybe I should put him in the back row. However, his club is pretty good.
We are longtime Blood Souls games players, and so we will go to literally any length for a fractional damage increase. Yeah, get him with the hashtag attack. Could you imagine if we got to hashtag attack 3?
I imagine.
Doesn't that have you, like, positively salivating? Whoop. Okay.
I'm gonna fight the evil-looking thing that makes horrible noises.
What do you think it's gonna be? I'm betting sludge monster, like a mud man. I think they're gonna call it Mud Man.
I think it's gonna be called Rock Beast.
Ooh, okay. Surprise this game.
Mud Cyclops.
Mud Cyclops. Okay. We're gonna call that one a draw.
You clearly won more than I did. Love it when Temptation Song does nothing.
Oh. They have fire breath. I'll bet that poisons you. I have to hope that there's this watershed moment that happens later where, you know, we've been struggling through with, you know, we can beat monsters if we spend MP on them, and then if we don't or can't, then we're, you know, really having a bad time. And, like, later when we're able to, like, get MP back or regenerate in any way, that's gonna be the, like, yeah, now we're rolling, you know? Build up a head of steam and really, flatten them. That's when our... that's when our muscles will be loaded with bullets.
Need to find a monster that's good for killing.
Hmm.
Using my herbs because they suck now.
Oh, right, we got the next better herb, yeah.
It's a rock. Oh, I got attacked by a
Ooh,
dinosaur.
dinosaur? So is this the same dinosaur that, like, ran away easily? Ooh, okay.
This is
No,
death.
it's not.
This is death mutt.
Death Mutt. Death Mutt. Yo,
Check this
that's
out.
pretty mighty. You know, I wonder how much of this, like, planning is predicated on us, like, having a reliable turn order. Like, so far, for the whole game, it's been we do our thing and then the monsters do their thing. Right? So are they ever going to shake us up there where it's like, you thought that, you know, you had this area, but really they moved. Surprise. Because at this point, that would feel like a violation. It would feel completely wrong.
Oh, sometimes the monsters move. I think it's
Check
based
this
off
out.
speed.
Hmm.
Like Nash tends to go first because I think he's fast.
I'm gonna get you. Well, by blasting them with moves, that is overall not bad.
The death mutts are high damage, high low defense. They're not that bad.
Yeah.
And we know how to fight ants.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like when you're designing your monsters, you got to think of it like a balancing act. Like a card game where, you know, a monster can be like cheap, powerful, or have no drawbacks, pick two kind of thing.
It's the design triangle. Do you want something cheap?
Yeah.
Do you want it effective, or do you want it fast?
Yeah, no, that's a better way to think about it, because then I don't have to think about collectible card games.
Guess I'm fighting these guys. Wait, what are these guys called?
Antorian.
Antorian.
Or Ant Orion.
Yeah. Not these guys were Antorian in the in katakana, and then.
Oh, yep. Which isn't even that good. Like, they do not resemble antlions, but they do resemble ants, which are a thing that antlions eat.
It's true.
So.
No, they are an ant that is a lion.
Harder sell, but you know, I'll follow you far enough. Hashtag attack. Wait, is regen based on current HP? What the hell is going on with that?
I don't know.
Well,
How far is Nash
it's still
on the level?
There's still a lot of regen, so if we can find like more healing rings, that would go a long way to making the experience smoother.
Well, this one's gonna suck.
I don't know if the Defendo play will work because the Death Mutts have their spike shot.
I can't get both at the same time, so I'm going to save MP instead. Oh, they're weak to fire.
Ooh. That could make the difference.
I no longer am on Team Temptation Song.
You know, it was very effective in certain fights, so we're thankful for it. But sadly, it has gone the way of Guy.
Actually, I think what
Man.
happened was we were desperate for confused ray strats, and thus
Ramus, whose name I just looked up because I could not remember.
that fight might actually be fine. It gives better experience than the ants do.
The Death Mutt. Like, having an enemy weakness is pretty good, too.
There's just nothing over here. I saw that there were 2 paths through the mountains. Like, the path leads... And these... The treasures being so pitiful. 50 silvers.
Pitiful treasures. Enemies that suck to fight. I'm starting to think that Galleon does want us dead. It's like, here, go to this place that sucks. Like, one of the treasures was even aggressively bad for us.
Yeah, we're coming out swinging.
Ooh, critical hit. Oh,
This is good.
going for Luna.
Okay, the Mudmen are not that bad.
Yeah, being able to deal with them without having to cast spells makes it a lot nicer. There's not so many of them. We need to benefit from the AoEs. Or I'm sorry, the EAs.
The enemy areas.
The enemy areas.
The alien ant farm. Ah, fuck. Speaking of.
Got your enemy ant farm right here. Bam! Bam! Yo, that's evil. Took a knock to the noggin, still confused. Whoop. Oh, confusion is just do any action that you could do, huh? Including run away or spend your MP.
I mean, I'm immortal, so,
Wait. Nash got away, though.
Nash got away, so we're fine.
Alright.
The wizard ran
We'll have
away.
to remember that, like, yeah, we'll have to remember for later that confusion is a very nasty status.
If only I had some way of defending against it.
Like, it seems like, you know, it could spend an item on you, right? Oh, this, okay. It's gonna be pretty gnarly.
Check this out.
That helps.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, that's so ripe.
Man, there's no reason to defend. I should just attack. And then, I'll attack with you.
Check this out.
This should just win.
Yeah. Big area. Nice.
Range increased by 1.
Range.
That's your
So
movement.
that's like movement range. Huh?
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder what 1 means in that context. Alright, West Tananza Barrier.
There were visually 3 paths coming out of the zone, but I guess not.
Oh man.
Our boss is just drunk and out of his mind and screaming himself hoarse again. We have drunk
No.
bandits.
That probably won't be a problem. Hey, healing's nice.
Here's
Hell
a
yes.
question. We want to go get some
Mhm.
levels on Nash. Well, I'm going to fight one more monster, just because that gets him a level.
Hmm. Yeah, especially if it's that last encounter with like 5 things and the same AoE deals with 5 as deals with 3.
Come here, Mudman.
Mudman,
You're now a part of our
Mud Cyclops.
You're now
Hell
part
yeah.
of our extracurricular activity.
Little EC. Enemy curriculum.
Check this out.
It's a little college humor for you. You know, it hasn't matriculated yet.
Why was it called College Humor? Did it start as a joke website for college jokes? And then,
No, it's sort of like
and then became
one of
Bomb's World or whatever?
they call it oxymorons, like military intelligence
Check this out.
I don't think of
or
college as
Family
particularly-
Guy.
I don't think of college as particularly funny.
I mean, I can think of it that way because like comedy is tragedy plus time. Like, okay, you fought your monster.
We partook of the flesh of mudmen, and now we will continue on our way to the bandit village. Which has
You know, there
very-
was no stats. This is the most frustrating thing about college, hands down, easily. I'm going to tell you. Would you like to know what it is?
That there was no Sasquatch.
Well, there wasn't one of those, but that didn't particularly disappoint me because I don't care.
That sounded like something you were about to say. I heard sass.
No,
and then-
I stats was
Oh.
what I interrupted myself. There was no stats class about designing a JRPG. Like all the numbers under the hood, they didn't have one of those. Which, you know, come on. What are you even doing? Give us the skills that we actually need here.
We're in the dungeon.
That, if you can believe it, was not actually the worst thing, but I don't want to like dox myself. So there are a lot of people. Be sure to talk to everyone twice. One mistake kills the flavor dead. If that mistake is spraying Roundup weed killer into the stew. Is that what Emerald was doing?
Yes. Bam.
Boom, kill the flavor dead.
Bam.
Oh, did he say bam? He said bam.
He said bam.
See, I've never actually watched Emerald say anything.
Whereas I remember the Iron Chef episode of Futurama where the secret ingredient for Bender's cooking was cocaine. No, it was LSD. That's right.
LSD.
It was LSD.
Yeah.
I think cocaine
Yeah,
would be a
no,
better
they had the-
seasoning than LSD.
Be way tastier. But like I like how caffeine tastes, and that's similar. So I'm kind of I'm an easy mark for that.
What about strychnine? That's chemically similar to caffeine.
Never tried it.
So is
Who's to say?
So is theobromine.
Oh, my buddy Theo? Ah,
Yeah.
you're talking about theobromine again. Hell yeah.
The toxin inside chocolate.
Theo. What was that noise? What the? This place is turning me into a guard from Metal Gear Solid, I swear to God. Hey, kids. Nanza. Is this Nanza?
This is the Nanza barrier.
I see.
And we have to cross it to get to where we are going.
To land. We have to get to land because there was a rumor that
of a false
soldiers
incarnate.
know.
There's nothing here.
Is
This feels
being a Dragon Master like being a Christ? Like, or the fucking devil child from Romancing Saga? The Devil King?
Whereas I was making the Morrowind joke of Nerevar.
See, because I don't get Morrowind jokes.
Well, Nerevar was Jesus, except he had
Mhm.
he was not Jesus. Nerevar was the leader of the Dunmer before they were the Dunmer, when they were the Chimer, during the War of the First Council.
Don't let your Dunmers be Chimers.
Oh, that is what happened. The Dunmers became Chimers. Other way around, the Chimers became Dunmers because North Tower. Is this the North Tower? This is the tower that looks north. It's the tower that's up.
Do you think that's what they said before, like, getting beat up? It's like, now you're Dunmer. And like Saul bad guy doing a super on them.
Now what they said was, they call people Swit, and
They called people the stuff you put in bird feeders to keep them fat for the winter.
Look in the North Tower. Which one's the North Tower?
Is he referring to like this place or like a different location entirely that has a tower? Like north of us on the world map, maybe. Oh, we're on a mission from God.
Inwa. That's what the Dunmer said all the time.
Mbasa.
That is not what they said, Kaz.
I'm just sort of making sounds. Anytime like Elder Scrolls lore talk pipes up, I just something in my brain activates and it becomes white noise, which is why you can tell me the same things again and again. It's the drunk person, non-binary pal.
Do we need to go get Jessica?
Do we know who that is?
I think she was.
Yeah, the priestess.
Now we have to go all the way the fuck back.
Okay.
Can I go here?
The Marius Zone?
I'm not
No
allowed.
way.
I'm not allowed out of the Marius Zone. So now
Word to the wide, avoid the Marius Zone.
Word to the wide.
Beyond the Nanza barrier.
So I think we're going to have to go all the way back through this dungeon.
Yeah. No, I think you're right, but I worry that our characters don't know that.
No, I talked to the guy. Okay, fine. I'll save here. I talked to the guy who said, I will talk to the guy blocking the pass one more time.
Okay.
And we are going to successfully run away.
Sick. Good work. Smart tactical decision making, influencing the random number that lets you run away.
It's about will, Kaz. That means it's about blood. That's what Artemi Burak said.
Or bones, or nerves.
Now, the blood
You
is
know.
where the will lived. That's what he said. And, any choice is right so long as it's willed. I don't, without Kyle
Okay,
say so.
Kyle.
Look for him in the North Tower.
Alright.
I expect Kyle was in the manual as a playable character.
That's right.
And he has a text, and he has a,
He has a portrait.
he has a portrait, but all he does in his portrait is say that he wants Jethica.
Mm-hmm. Which is either him talking with a drunken lisp or refers to a different person. So who knows?
I'm going to presume that he has a lateral lisp when he is drunk. Okay, it's that yellow stairs over there.
I guess the only thing keeping me skeptical of this as a plan of action is, like, we didn't have a call out from one of our characters to say, oh, we should talk to Jessica, you know, like. But, you know, maybe the game is letting us put 2 and 2 together here on our own. Maybe I was expecting some hand holding, but they're busy texting, and, you know, we'll get to it later.
Well, I have 2 tiresome tasks to present myself, Kaz. I can either run all the way back through the dungeon and then find out I was wrong, or I can talk to every single NPC in this village and have none of them elaborate on what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. There's kind of no right answer from a, you know, not knowing perspective, right? So we gotta pick a path and ride. Gotta pick a horse and load its muscles with bullets.
You're really proud of that one, aren't you?
I love it. I am so proud of it. I'm gonna wear it out before anyone else can use it. Even dare to. So this came about when I had said it's time for us to flex our guns. The necessary inverse.
Okay, so this plan involves fighting 2 ants, at a minimum. Every other enemy I can run away from.
Oh. I have a game plan for them.
Just used Thunderbomb twice,
Check this
and we
out.
win.
Spends a resource, but it's a resource that we got.
Well, we're going to a place with a free heal, so I feel good about spending resources.
Yeah. Makes it pretty
Check
nice.
this out.
Also, Thunderbomb's enemy area is huge. That also feels pretty nice. Not having to worry about things.
We grasped their herb and obtained it.
Grasp.
I think about grasp often, just because of the Vietnamese crystal. Grasp a fine elf in a dark cave.
Ah. Yes.
Check this out.
Although,
Did you ever handshake with a worm?
I don't remember that part. The only part I remember about the old thread on LP was grasp a fine
Check
elf in dark.
this out.
And I remember the thread cooking contest about volcano baked meat.
Volcano bake meat was legendary, yeah. And this was before we had become oversaturated with people doing dumb food stunts that I hate.
And it was also
Man, doing fucking fucked up food stunts for clicks is a habit that I fucking despise.
yeah, I also don't like it. But the thing is, some of the volcano baked meat looked pretty good.
It's possible to make good volcano bake meat. That's fine. Because,
Well,
you know, conceptually, you're just baking meat.
Yeah, you're,
Okay? This happens every day. And you can just call it volcano bake meat and, like, I don't know,
I mean,
whatever.
the one that was
Put some spicy peppers on it.
The stuff that was spicy and had brownie mix in it. I'd eat that.
Okay.
One of that's my secret weapon for chili, Kaz. Is putting
Oh no.
cocoa and
Like a
cinnamon
little-
in it.
Okay, a little cocoa and cinnamon and chili, that's one thing. But like brownie mix in with like meat, man, this is devolving right. It all goes back to challenge eating or stunt eating, which is a thing that I can't countenance conceptually anymore. Like, ask me like 10 or 20 years ago, you know, full bro pilled all about it. Love the big food, man. Love to challenge eat. That era is over. It's now strange and alien to me.
So Jessica left.
Shit. She took off from the shrine to see her friends. Maybe the manual will tell me who Jessica's friends are. Let's see, daughter of Master Mel, and who is one of the 4 heroes of the governor of Meribia, apprentice priest. Yeah. No, it doesn't really give me a clue as to who her friends are or where they might be.
One of our hints was that the girl in the tower where Kyle was at said she could see Meribia from here.
Okay, maybe talk to Dad.
Yeah,
Like, maybe he can actually be useful, because the last time we talked to him about our problems and we were like, hey, govern your city, there's crimes, he's like, I deputize you to go solve it. And it's like, thanks, fucker. Fuck. Okay, my one idea.
I mean, if I get desperate crab meats, I'll just look it up. I'm not proud.
Yeah, currently we're following the thread.
She said she was seeing friends.
Right.
Which
And
that could
helpfully
mean...
the person said like, she never said if it was a boy or girl. It's like, okay, I don't know either. Wait, okay, no. Metagame knowledge.
Metagame knowledge.
Who else do we know who has had a portrait?
The fortune teller.
Exactly.
The evil fortune teller.
Maybe she's friends with the evil fortune teller. Who's also like Nash's something handler, I guess.
Not
okay.
present.
Well, maybe she's also not here, so no contest. Fine. Piss. Could she be friends with Galliot? Like, how many mayors do you know?
Yeah, she could be in the magic school. Although that would assume she had passed through the Cave of Trials.
Maybe she did that a while ago. What if it's not that special to pass through the Cave of Trials? What if we're like wieners for doing it? What if our actual claim to fame was beating up that one slime? Because no one could do that.
There was a whole map area that I haven't been to. The docks.
Well, we're gonna have to dock that from your score. Your gamer score.
So I guess we'll go to Vane and just look in buildings for somebody who's different. And if I get bored, I'll just look it up.
To Vane.
They do this so that you would buy the strategy guide.
Yeah. Down that road, I'm gonna just do a little pre-gaming here. I'm not gonna actually look at the information. I just have available the thing that I would look at if it were me.
Game facts?
Yep.
This game is old enough that you'll get a gloriously formatted TXT document. Can I buy anything here? No. Okay, I wanna go to Vane. Ramus didn't know anything. So our options are:
Mm-hmm.
there is an NPC I needed to talk to in the village. There is an NPC in Vane I need to talk to, or something obscure that I have missed. I'm gonna continue looking around the map for a third option. Doesn't seem to be one though.
Okay, well, just to review, we talked to Galleon, right?
Mhm.
And Galleon said, talk to my aide.
And his aide told us to go cross the Ramza barrier in order to find
Could
the
we
false
revisit
dragon
that guy?
master
What did he
Lan.
actually say? I think there might be some nuance to what he told us, or a fucking lie, depending on how you want.
Mm.
There is no nuance. I disagree. Nuance does exist.
I know writers.
Your move.
I've known writers who use nuance, and they're all cowards.
No. I get what y'all are talking about. It's fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna look.
Bugger.
I'm gonna look in houses.
Yeah. Follow your heart.
And on the.
That's the beautiful part of playing video games. You can just do whatever.
Okay, where was the magic school? Was when you go up. Nuance is the shelter of cowards. What if her friend is Mia?
Ooh, Mia also had a portrait. Dying. Okay, that went kind of fast, so I'm going to trust you to have consumed what that man had to say.
He didn't say anything. Lan is a tiny fishing village in the southwest of Vane, past the Nansa barrier.
Yeah, so we want to get past the barrier. Okay.
Galleon will await your report.
So that's what he told us to do. Go beyond that thing that we cannot go beyond. Quite a task. Where's Mia's room?
Mia's is on the left. I don't know if Nash will let us go there next.
Mia's in line to be the next guild master?
Yeah, she's the next most
Oh.
powerful wizard.
Gee. I mean, maybe you get the wrong impression of someone when you barge into her room and see her crying on her bed. That's the next guild master you're looking at have a mental breakdown.
Wizards can cry too.
See, now you're just trying to convince me of lies.
Well, I don't say that wizards have the same feelings as people. I just say that they're capable.
Oh, right. No, yeah. They're casting like their first level spell or whatever. Induce crying.
I swear. So this wizard was imprisoned
Wow.
for asking their friend how they were.
Oh my god. That's right. Where's that quote again? Where did they intersperse these stupid cut-ins? They're like chaotically, randomly all over. Ah, here we go. Yes. The best version of Lunar I ever created. Yes.
So the guild master is throwing people in prison for that they don't like. So yes, the current guild
Political
master,
prisoners? Okay.
The current guild master is
The purple elf? Night Solaire?
Oh yeah.
Galleon?
Yeah,
Or-
yes. We were going to introduce Luna to Mia.
Ah.
Tee-hee.
Tee-hee.
You're tee-heeing out there. That's what you're doing. You're tee-heeing.
Partner, there's only two genders you need to understand. There's tee-hee and there's yee-haw.
Okay, this was a thing,
All
but
right.
not the correct thing.
Okay. A thing, but not the correct. But it was a thing. You know, I got to see. We see Mia, we say Mia. Culpa. Mia culpa. Are you looking it up? Because I have the thing open.
I'm trying to look it up, but just Googling game facts followed by the game name didn't work. Does
Okay.
Google suck now?
Yes, a little bit. I have a thing open. Would you like me to,
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Whoop. Yeah, oh, God, I don't even know where we are, actually. Let's see. Talk to the people.
Galleon's Task. Yes.
Galleon's Task. Right. Go to the Silver Spire and talk to Mia Ausa. Her mother's been acting strange. Stuff thing. Head on over to the Magic Guild, which is near the Silver Spire. He'll take you to see the sage personally. Yada yada. We did that. Talk to Glemmy. He'll give you a task. That's where we're at.
There's a subtask in the wizard town.
Yeah.
In the bandit town. I didn't
So-
get.
There's someone in an island cave near the fishing village land.
Now we have the criminal that the scammer went to the bandit village, and we have to go there and work and do.
Yeah,
stuff
we're
with
missing like talking to some NPC.
So the answer
wanna-
was talking to random NPCs in the gate town.
So loading file.
So I want to keep the event flags of Mia and Luna meeting each other. We have to fight 2 ants. That's all we have to do.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's okay.
And I do need the experience. Just Snash is weak.
Okay, so we flipped a coin and guessed wrong.
Yeah.
Man, like that's. Good shit. I hope the game doesn't pull that shit on us again. Anyway, I'm closing the fact now.
It will.
No, come now.
This
has to be the worst one, right? The worst defense in the entire game. This one little thing. And it's not even that big.
How bad could it be?
How bad could it be? You know I love saying that.
This out.
I love pissing into the wind.
It's not exactly the same. Like, I know how wind works.
How does wind work?
You know, there's air and it moves. What's not to like?
Which gas law are we dealing with here? I know the effect of the
Probably
gas
one
law.
of the Bernoulli principles.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the gas law. I just remember what it does.
Yeah, just the PV equals NRT thing. Yeah. I don't remember the name of that one.
Like expand
Check
gases
this
of
out.
different temperatures of different volumes.
Real talk, it was probably one of the Bernoullis. There were a lot of...
There's how many?
They did a lot with gas. Just the 2, but they did a lot of stuff. I especially like it when people bring up the notional mechanics of fluids in talking about car traffic. That's always very funny to me. Because with a fluid, like a liquid or gas, the individual members that make up that fluid are molecules, right?
Check
You know, if
this
you talk about like water, there's just a bunch of water molecules and other stuff. But we're not talking about the other stuff. Don't worry about the other stuff. And all their ions and shit. Because you shouldn't eat like completely deionized pure water because it does weird things to your body. That's unnatural.
It's not actually true.
I mean, it is, but not like... I mean, we're dealing with the realm of fact here, right? So, point is, little molecules are constantly jostling against each other, like all the time. the ways that they
Check this
collide
out.
are what we measure as their temperature. It's just sort of like a thing to us. And with, car traffic, they're not supposed to bump into each other.
Check this
Certainly not, trillions of times a second. That'd be bad.
I forgot where I go on this map. It was so easy to get out, but now I'm trying to get back in.
Yeah, I mean, the actual route was kind of direct. You're on, like, treasure routes.
If I get back to where the ants were, I should be able to find it.
Hmm.
'Cause there was an ant here. We go past the... like, down
Yeah,
to
like,
the...
try to... I don't think it was down.
I'm running. If I can't find it in like the next 2 minutes, I'm just going to reload my save. And Mia and Luna will be damned. See, there's nowhere else to go. Just down here. And that's like treasure. Is this guy easier to run to from this direction? I don't know. I want to try running from him.
That was one of the nice parts about Dragon Quarter. Was once you got the like dash through button, and yet so you could, see a monster on the overworld and just hit that and like run right through him and not start the encounter. Now this cost a resource, of course,
It
but
costs seconds of your life.
yeah, use sparingly and so on. But that's what that game was all about, so made sense. But I did think overall that we had to stay like high up, and like escaping was very like when you were leaving the place, it was only a couple screens, right?
Come on, get back on your feet.
Well, there's nowhere to go up and to the left.
Mm-hmm.
I think this slime is just easier to coax down the ramp than he is to coax up the ramp. Yeah, and then down and around here.
Oh, this looks good.
I'll live.
So if the Nanza barrier has the person that we're supposed to talk to, I thought we talked to everybody though.
I passed by a lot of people. I was just looking. I was talking to people who looked important or were close to me.
Oh. See, I thought because you were talking about Morrowind and shit that you had already like exhausted our possibilities here.
Okay, who the fuck am I talking to?
We need to like get scammed or hear about a scammer.
Yeah, somewhere there's a scammer.
And we don't have Ramus with us to sniff them out.
I don't remember what the scammer looked like. Maybe he's up on the surface. You're an easily excitable person, aren't you?
I don't know if this holds true in this game, but at least in like a lot of the Dragon Warrior games, important like talking to NPCs kinds of people were always standing still. Like they didn't want anyone who was an event flag to be walking around, or like by the system couldn't make that happen. Like you were either an event flag or you could walk around, but never both. I don't know if that holds true to this game because this is a different game. Like imagine if they had to have radiant AI conversations to turn your request in once you
Okay.
Right. I know we've dealt with that.
That's Kyle.
Yeah. That's Kyle. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Now we've talked to him. Now we can talk to Kyle.
Is it really that guy? That guy isn't the scammer. Or he's gone.
Son of a bitch!
That random motherfucker is who I had to talk to? That that man?
Yep. Okay.
That man who...
Yep. That man. So now, I mean, now we need to, like, when it becomes important, we need to talk to everybody. This is definitely the cafeteria. Sashaying to his bedroom, but I don't know if he should go to sleep after all those beers.
Which one's his bedroom? Here's the bunkhouse.
No, Kyle is definitely a solo sleeper, right? Look at how important he is. He has a portrait. He definitely has his own room.
Oh, Lake, not the scammer. It was the big guy.
The big guy.
The guy who
Who's the
saved
big
us.
Ew. Weird.
Get out of the way. Where's his bedroom? There's a wizard who locked himself in a tower full of monsters. Where the fuck is Kyle's bedroom?
Sounds like something Elminster would have done. I'm gonna guess on the ground or basement levels somewhere. Because that's where the other beds are.
There's a prison.
Maybe he sleeps in jail. like a Dwarf Fortress NPC.
We're not allowed to go to the prison area anymore because there's a tiger there.
Seems like a problem. Why do they have a tiger? Okay, right. We lock him in a jail cell. Then the man disappears. Jesus Christ. Because this is the animated cutscene. I see.
Ah, we can see ourselves thanks to snot.
Yeah.
Oh, what a night. Kyle had himself another night of wine, women,
He looks
and
like
song.
he looks like
Just
Golden
between
Boy.
you and me, I think I had a little too
Yeah.
much of the wine. But the women
Quite a
didn't
bit.
complain.
Maybe we can, like, wait a while.
Maybe
He
we
seems
can.
pretty out of it.
Can we kill him? Maybe we could cut his head
Or
off and have it
belch.
talk in front of the guy at the at the gate. It's like pull the tendons on his neck. Oh, I'm Kyle, and I say they can pass by.
You know, I don't think there was a... Was there, like, an advanced version of Weekend at Bernie's that was gruesome like that?
I just think of
A
that because
slasher Weekend at Bernie's?
as a child, we occasionally murder chickens and eat them, and I have a distinct memory of as being a child chasing my older sister with a chicken foot from a murdered chicken, pulling on its tendons, making its little chicken fingers grip.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
maybe
like
I
a,
was
like a puppet string. It's...
maybe I'm evil. Are we gonna have to boss battle him? Here. Okay,
That
so
might not be that hard.
he's sad about his girlfriend, so they're encouraging him to drink and then throwing him in jail. Yeah, this is what we call healthy.
And also, he's the leader.
He's the leader.
Damn.
This is
I gotta get goons like these.
This is like Dwarf Fortress, where you keep your mayor locked up and then boozed up.
I was mostly kidding, but I remember that time you were like, "Wait, where'd he go? Why is he asleep in jail?"
He was just asleep in jail.
You're just asleep in jail. He hadn't done a crime or anything.
I need to play some more Dwarf Fortress. I'm hearing that they're working on fixing the main Dwarf Fortress guy said he was working on ranged weapons, and I really hope so, because Mark's dwarves have been weird and buggy forever. Makes them really hard to use. Although I really want him to work on pits. They need to fix pits. Okay, but will I get another event flag when I leave?
Someone call the guys in the white coats.
Ah, she's a pornographer. Well, fuck. What do I do now? That is a... What if I go talk to the guy at the gate again?
Yeah, can we just like lie to him? Be like, "Oh yeah, we've met the mayor and we totally have the go ahead to go through the barrier."
Maybe we could threaten him.
Totally fine. Yeah, we'll threaten the town with destroying their supply of beer, so they can't get their mayor drunk and they have to deal with his stupid ass while he's sober and angry.
Try the veal.
Got him!
And a wise man he was, freak!
Oh, this guy is sick.
Oh, that literally was it.
Oh man, this game is out of control.
That's what you're supposed to do, freak! What the fuck? Okay, we're all juiced up. How are we doing on...
Damn.
How are we doing on levels?
Well, Nash's still behind, but we're gonna have to
bees.
hold that. We're not avoiding bees. Like those other enemies, there might be a scenario, but not these bees.
Okay,
Not the Giga Wasp. Although there's 6 of them, so like this might be awesome.
Okay, let's I'm going to see what Thunderbomb does. They're weak to fire.
Yeah, they're weak to fire, but Thunderbomb has the good area. Regular huge damage. That seems pretty okay. That's also fine. Yeah, just like that, boyos.
Check this out.
Check this out.
You know what, Nash? You're okay. You get to stay on the team, I think.
Check this out. That's what wizards say.
We're kind of backdooring him into being Sonic the Hedgehog. I almost said Honic the Hedgehog.
Honic the Hedgestroll.
Yannick the Hedgehog.
Yannick the Hedgestroll. I knew it! I knew it!
Check this out.
Oh shit. Did you were asking for a taste, weren't you? Wanted to see what that was like? I don't know, I think restoring from save here is the right move. This sucks.
I mean, I just killed 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Then what happened?
Come on, get back on your feet.
Bonk.
And then I won.
Flash. Oh, I love that everyone else goes back to celebrating. It's like, oh yeah, we also won. Yeah, I'm not confused anymore. As if they meaningfully participated. I guess that kind of thing gets fixed in Tales of games.
Yes.
Like whoever gets the finishing blow gets their little thing to say at the end of the battle.
Is that human going to be a friend, or is it going to be a, are we going to murder?
I mean, at this point, I have no
Check
idea.
this out.
Like, it could be a bandit, it could be an NPC who has a necessary event flag, or they could actively lie to us and send us on this meaningful nonsense quest. Meaningless nonsense quest.
I misaimed my, my thunder bomb.
You know, when you say whisper sweet nothings, it sounds nice, but when you say quiet talk meaningful nonsense, then no one likes that. And that personally hurts a little. You know?
That's called ASMR.
Another Super Metroid remake.
Okay, we just fight bees.
We see bees, we fight bees. Oh, the thing happened that I had speculated about.
Check this out.
Not exactly the way that I speculated about it, but turn order enemy movement mattering. Or Tume. do you do you like my initialism?
I do. I think it's very good.
Tume. Remember your Tume, kids.
Tume, excuse, my dear Aunt Sally. That's how you remember it.
One of those easy mnemonics for excelling at Lunar Silver Star Story complete. Is the Earth gonna be the Silver Star? They've already called it the Blue Star.
Now the Earth
So
is
they're
the
gonna
blue
be, like,
star, so this is the
Earth?
silver star, the moon.
So we're on the Silver Star. Okay. Now, Luna, the actual moon that is in real life surrounding us,
Mhm.
closing in on us, actually, like, gradually fading away, but whatever. It only looks silver because it's, you know, mostly, like, nothing. Just a bunch of lunar regolith.
Which is horrible substance.
Oh, yeah. Rock when you don't have any water to, like, smooth it off. Or make it non-electrical so it don't, like, cling to shit.
It's horrible static.
Ultra sharp. You die.
No erosion.
Yeah, so that's why it looks silver. It's got the horrible shit all over it. But this, like, where we're at, there's, like, you know, trees and mountains and stuff.
We're underneath the biodome
Water
that the
also?
ancient dragons
Ooh.
made.
Are we under a biodome? But wait, if we were under a biodome, we wouldn't see a sky that has the Earth in it.
It's got a screen.
The biodome also is a geodesic sphere that has all a huge touchscreen that smart projects the... Now that is some anime. So, and there's anime in this, so maybe you're right.
Can a dome be more than a dome?
When is a dome not a dome?
When it's a arch. Because an arch is just a slice of a dome.
When it's a domain name for sale. That's right. You can have .dome for $39.99 a year.
There's a village up there. Is there anything on this side of the mountain?
Your URL.dome. Buy it today from GoDaddy.com.
GoDaddy.dome.
Okay, we're... Oh man, my computer is about to be full of viruses. So if I die in a sec, you're gonna know it. GoDaddy... There's only one A there.
GoDaddy.dome.
.dome. Okay. Bing saved me from actually going to that as a URL. It's like, nah, dude, you don't want to... All right, thanks, Bing. Doing me a solid again when I do myself a liquid so many times. DomeDaddy.dome.
This makes me think of Battlefield Earth. They talk about the dome so much in that movie. They're going to blow the dome.
The only thing I know about Battlefield Earth is the Roger Ebert review for it, where he says that the filmmakers know that you put your camera at certain angles, but don't seem to understand why.
It's true. Lots of touch angles. Are we going to be able to open these chests when we have Kyle in our party because he is a thief and thus knows how to use a...
or because he's, like, unscrupulous.
Yeah. So he knows how to use a lockpick.
Oh man, this is rich. How did you avoid all the monsters? What?
We didn't avoid them. We just ran into them and killed them.
Yeah, we're like us, like our bodies scarred over several times from monster bites. Avoid monsters? Question mark.
But what monster's going to attack a sweet old lady like me? No, I think Grandma has a point.
Yeah. Game recognized game. That's how monsters roll. Yeah, what if that granny was actually goated? Like, what if she, like, was the lead for a death metal band?
Or she could cast indignation. Old fishermen never die, they just smell that way. It's true. I've seen it.
That would be pretty rough, I'm gonna be honest, if I got discovered in a pile of fish carcasses by some of me mates, and they just presumed I was dead because of the stench. And it's like, no, I just play Smash Brothers.
And they throw you onto the corpse cart with the rest of the dead. And you're not dying, but the weight of the dead on top of you is keeping you from breathing.
It's not keeping me from wave dashing out.
The Dragon Master is a bad, bad man.
Ooh.
They said that the Dragon Master was the ambassador of humanity or whatever, but what if...
You have to be reasonable.
What if that means they're
Dragon
evil?
Master causing problems must be an imposter. The true guardian of Althena would never bring harm to you. To prove it, I will personally investigate this matter on your behalf.
Is this Jessica? She's got the ears of an elf.
It's a little weird that wasn't in text or subtitled.
You weren't here before. Did you come after hearing of the trouble here? I think this Dragon Master is fake.
We got the aggro mix of the main theme.
Bigger phony than my former boyfriend. A good fight is just the ticket to get over that rat. So, let's go find this fraud and show him who's boss.
She has bloodlust.
Well, she's the daughter of a born fighter, so I guess she came by it honest.
Yeah, her dad's name is Hell Mel.
This girl is hyper.
We don't need another healing. We don't need another cleric. Sorry, we need a monk. Can you? How good are you at punching? Can you tear bees apart with your hands?
Or maybe with like a staff or claws. With you, forget it. I like that you can be such a dweebus.
Let's go steal a boat.
Oh, she's just in the party now, huh?
I'll just
I
examine.
feel like all the other party members went through, and she comes in at level 16. Get with the program, Nash. Yo, that looks like a mace.
Iron
Shit,
club.
yeah!
Cool clothes. Priestly
Cool clothes.
formal wear. Wrist deflector, headband, and nothing else. Okay. What skills do you have? Heal litany. Okay.
Mm-hmm. If only we had a litany in the party.
Calm litany.
Yes, litany
Cleanse
acts up
litany.
every now and again.
Escape litany. Escape from dungeon. She casts return.
Or exit.
Of either one.
Yeah.
But how is her attacking power? 87.
67.
No, 80. No,
87. Oh, I
87
couldn't.
after the mace. It's
I see. Yeah, I needed the encode to come in.
yeah. So we should. She's a cleric, not a priest.
Yeah. She's like D&D ass cleric here. So a frontliner.
Although, what is her hashtag attack? If she's a D&D, her hashtag attack will not be as good. Yeah. The fighter's base attack bonus is at +6, so he gets 2 attacks. Whereas hers is at +4 because she has 3/4 base attack bonus progression. That's literally what hashtag attack is, Kaz. This is D&D.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're gonna go steal a boat. We're a boat to have some fun. That's the
Maybe we
word.
can buy another bar of soap.
Can we? Oh, there's a little clown.
Hey!
Yay! Okay. I'm stealing your boat.
Hail, sir.
Oh, see, now we're fine threatening people.
My father is an ex-pirate.
So that's how she knows how to use a boat.
Is that also her excuse for being brash?
Works for me. How many pirates turned priests do you think there are?
Wait, so the next time I'm just some, like, completely rude jackass dickhead to someone and be like, sorry, my dad was a pirate. And hey, I live in Baltimore, so it's almost believable.
Yeah, it's almost believable. Although, that'd be more like saying my dad was a Brown? Because they were the Baltimore Browns back then. We got Dracula music and like...
Yeah, or, I'd be pretending to be a turn of the previous century privateer in service to the United States.
We got some Dracula-ass music. And these, like, Earthbound backgrounds.
Yeah. Where have I seen that background swirl before?
It's like, reminds me of the end boss of
Wait. I know where I've seen it. I know where that swirl is in my memory. Back when I used to use ZSNES, you could set some of the effects to be like a droplet. And so droplets would appear on the screen, and that is a frozen still image of one of them. Just tiled and very rapidly going northeast.
Oh. That's a
Oh,
damage
it's painful.
floor. Let's save and see at what rate it harms us.
Yeah, how strictly is this damage floor enforced? My official guess? 1 HP damage every time the screen flashes. Jesus fucking Christ.
Looks like it's 3.
I like that it happens even if we don't move. That's the kind of thing you get only from modern video games, you know? Like, classically, that would be calculated by the step. But no. No. We got a real-time component here.
Barrel snake.
The snakes. Snakes are back.
Yeah,
I wonder if these are also like...
They learned. They're farther apart.
Hmm.
But you know how much I like toilet snakes.
Oop. Sleepy. It's a sleepy snake. Everybody. Oh. Good work. 2070 XP.
They give toilet snake experience.
What, 9 each?
Something like that.
I guess it's split among like 4 people now. So it'd be 36 each. Whoop.
Evil fish. Are they going to be the walkers? Yeah, these evil bastards.
Yeah, walking
They're
fish.
called Nightmare.
One of the developers had a nightmare where his dinner started, like, grew legs and started walking. And
Yes,
like,
I can't get them all.
5 out of 6 is pretty good, though.
Check this out.
And the one that he's not going to hit is going to get hit by Alex.
Oh, they're even weak to it. Damn, Jessica.
Of course they're poison.
Look, talk to every NPC twice. Be wary of the monster's poison. That's all you need. You can be a flowchart. Or maybe a list. The flowchart is for more like concept decision-making trees and so on. Yo. That was a pretty mighty bonk.
Good experience on the fish.
Oh, and Jessica does a little twirl as part of her victory dance.
Guess I'm fighting toilet snakes.
The contrast of like slow, heavy organ, full menacing in minor chords as the overworld of this dungeon to the like jazzy poppy. It's really something.
Yeah, the battle theme kind of sounds like in Romancing Saga 3, the theme of Robin.
It does. It does quite a bit. But that also incorporated organ. So I think that's the bridge. That is the missing link between these two soundtracks. A whole lot of video games make me think about Romancing Saga 3.
Oh, that's because Romancing Saga 3 is a very special video game. I cannot honestly say if it is good or bad. I know it's great, though.
I can. It's not good. I've played it enough. I know the quality I'm dealing with. I think it got done dirty. Whoop.
My controls...
They reversed your controls?
No, my controls are not reversed.
No?
They were like, pressing right made me go down.
Rotated.
Yeah, they were
oh shit.
They rotated my controls.
Oh my god, the classic counter maneuver was to like hold your controller sideways to get around that. Yeah, no, that happened in Earthbound. The mushroom would gradually rotate your controls. So at first it would be 90 degrees, then it would be rotated, then it would be like rotated the other way.
Burnshead also immediately recognizes that I never finished Earthbound, so I don't remember.
That's very understandable, in my opinion. I think people hyperfixate on the wrong lessons from that game. And the best things about it were how weird and crap and jank it was.
Okay, am I still mushroomed? Yes. So left makes me go down, right makes me go up.
Okay. Time to rotate the controller, baby.
Yeah, that isn't... Okay, now it wore off.
Oh, well. Gamer has activated. Oh, what? Just because you think it's dark, that I'm no longer paying attention to you.
Okay, I successfully found the entrance.
Alright. You don't think they're gonna, like, force us to walk across the net? They are. They already have.
I mean, I think I could go around, but it was just faster to do that.
Hmm.
Can I explosion staff? How many? I can't explosion staff that many. Was this a long fight then? I want a vigor. No, vigor is expensive. I'm going to attack. I am going to Temptation Song, even though it's a bad move.
Check this out.
Hey,
It did something.
actually worked. Yeah. Yeah, now should be able to stitch them up no problem. Yo, how sick would it be if you could, like, set the AI to use the fire cane?
They
Like,
might.
auto battle that way.
I'm not sure they wouldn't. But when they have items in their inventory, I am not letting them use them.
Yeah. It's understandable. So they'll be like, oh, I mean, you know, if you set, like in Final Fantasy 12, if you set your gambits in the wrong order, and like someone just gets stuck using potions constantly if they take literally any damage whatsoever and don't do extra steps. It's like, god damn it. No, you idiots. But like, really, they're just executing things exactly as you told them to.
Man, I loved the gambit so much. I remember being in high school and like figuring out the gambit to make my characters grind for me like infinitely.
Yeah.
There was a segment in the catacombs where there was a monster that would just spawn skeletons. And if you made your attack gambit like attack an enemy with this much HP or lower, they would just always attack the ads and never attack the main skeleton. And in doing so, you would just do it infinitely. And then I would go to school and come back later with a lot of levels and as many bone shards as I could eat.
Yeah, there is some, you know, weird in-between point. You have not learned your lesson, I see.
I mean,
We're
yeah,
just gonna...
I love treasure casts. It also doesn't last very long.
Okay, well, I guess that's not that bad. But yeah, there is some in-between, like a bumper point, a handshake, shall we say, between the Final Fantasy and the Factorio that is the Gambit system, right? Like,
I like the logicking.
yeah, like setting up a machine and then watching it go.
The deep.
The deep. Incredible. Central character to, not central, maybe one of the primary characters, shall we say, of The Boys.
I like how they sleep.
That's cute.
I'm not afraid of the deep. Although maybe I should be. We should have been called the Deep. That's a way cooler name. Okay, maybe I should be afraid of the Deep.
What about 4 of them? Oh, look, the 3 in front are doing their special wiggle dance. You know what that means.
I bet I should spend any MP at all.
Well, it means that they're going to do an attack that also poisons you.
That is how it works. These motherfuckers have over 84 health.
Oh! A very slight difference. They're doing absorb.
It's a very weak attack, so I don't... It's not that bad.
I do make fun of it a little bit, but I do think that also that's one of the neatest parts of this game that I have literally not seen in any JRPG before. Where just by, like, observing the enemy, you can predict their next action. Not with, like, you know, like an intent icon over their head or anything. Just, you know, naturalistically observing their behaviors. Like, you know, like a Blood Souls game. You know how in those games you can, like, patiently observe your opponents and, like, read their behaviors and figure out where and when to position yourself to counteract them.
You can watch them to learn about spell tools.
You can watch your enemies to learn about spell tools. Or you can read the fucking PowerPoint presentation on the Talisman of God from the previous game. Motherfuckers. That was a pretty magical moment for me. I love it.
Why are you surprised?
I'm not surprised at all.
It's going to be
it's charming.
It's going to be a trap I fall for 100% of the time.
Oh, it just keeps getting better. Although, I mean, I think this could be done up slightly different. Oh, they're all going for the absorb. Look at that, doing their little dance. I think this could be, like, mildly changed to be, like, way more interesting. Like, think of it this way. We have 2 hazards of this place, right? There's the don't step here stuff, and the thing that makes stepping hard. And they're interrelated, of course, because, yeah, I mean, you figure out, okay, don't step in this stuff, and then we introduce this wrinkle that says, oh, yikes, it's hard now, that kind of thing. But I think that we could turn this on its head a little bit and instead say, well, now that you know how both of these things work, we're going to fix it so that there's a different version of the status that still makes you move weird, but for the duration that you have the weird movement, you do not take damage from the floor. And areas that need to, like, can only be passed through the damage floor, and so you have to, like, fuck up your movement in order to safely get through. You have to walk without rhythm so as not to alert the worm. That's what I'm getting at. Ah! Oh, you little...
It's true that you have to walk without rhythm or else you alert the worm. That I know is true. Okay, well, I'll fight the mud man. Monocrop. Sad Kaz isn't here for monocrop.
No, I came back for monocrop. I just... Geemer is in the bad place again, or was there for a sec. The place that he is not supposed to go is a dedicated no-Geemer zone.
Is that the countertop?
No, it's okay if he's on the countertop. If he sits on cables that my computer is currently, like, using, the power cables and shit. That's the no zone. Cannot go there. Because I know that he likes to mess with cables, and if he messes with a live one, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, cats do. If I learn anything, it's that cats love cables.
Yeah. Maybe I should get like a cat bitterant. Put it on there. But like knowing his contrary ass, he would love it. He'd be like, "Oh, I love the bitter taste."
They do work. Just be prepared to like use it a lot. I use it for my roommate, so she doesn't eat my cables. Oh,
do you know anything about cat drugs?
The something awful emoticon? Yes, I do know something about it.
No. For like, for zonking them out for travel.
I'm afraid I do not.
I've merely heard about the possibility of this as an existence, and I have traveled with an animal who was not zonked, and it sucked. Boy. I just give me them cat zonking drugs. Okay, I'll talk to lots of people. And you might say, Kaz, why not talk to your veterinarian? And to that I say, I have to pay them.
Fresh ring.
Fresh ring.
I'm going to guess that's the ring that prevents you from being poisoned.
Restore MP. Come on, restore MP. Refreshing us.
Prevents conditions.
Prevents conditions, okay.
To whom do we wish to prevent conditions? Probably Alex. Or Nash. But Nash runs away with our equipment a lot, so I am loath to give it to him.
Oh, true. He's not a mean... Like, he's just gonna, like, leave the party or some shit. I think... No, okay. What if it goes on Luna, and we put the heal ring on someone else? Because Luna can also, like, restore conditions herself, right? So if like, our person who can relieve confusion or poison cannot be confused, that's a win. I mean, unless Jessica is better at that. And she also needs a ring, so that's sort of my logic here.
The guy who gets in fights gets the regen. I'm fighting a toilet snake.
Oh, they're in the classic toilet snake formation.
Are these guys worth a thunder bomb? I'm just gonna cast fireballs.
Thwap. Damn. Critical hitted.
And he immediately gets poisoned. As if to say, you idiot, why didn't you give him the fresh ring?
Well, he's also out of hit points, which the healing ring should be able to help with. It would be nice to have, like, an actual tough character, though.
Oh, there we go.
Come on, get back on your feet.
And immediately up. Up and at him.
Is up and at him like the opposite of down backing?
Murder.
Do you think Guile says that every time he does a flash kick? Up and at him! Maybe he only says it in his head.
He says it in his head, but this comes out as because he's like spinning it at high G force.
Yeah.
I know what this is. Oh. I'm getting monocropped.
Monocrops defending their precious gas they store in boxes. I've lost the thread here. Okay, so we took a boat to
Wow, monocrop has a
Here?
lot of HP.
Poisoned.
Check this out.
Spin, spin. So is this where the false Dragon Master is at?
Yes, he hid out here after stealing everyone's food.
Damn. What a bastard.
Yep. Goodbye, Jessica.
Come on, get back.
Come back. Welcome back, Jessica.
Nice. Way to go, Noel.
Oh,
Keeping us in the
Alex is
game.
immune to poison because his regen and poison and
Yeah, the
regen use the
regen
same
is-
formula. Yeah,
They use the same formula, and his regen amount is greater than their poison amount. In RPG Maker, a lot of regen effects and poison affect the same parameter. And so if you apply a status that's like a 10% poison and a different one that's a 20%, then it just adds those two numbers together and reports the total. And this is offset by regeneration effects, which also affect that same parameter, just positively instead of negatively. So you can be like, if you have regen and poison applied in that scenario, you might see 0 pop up because it's just like, yep, there you go. Here it pops up as 2 separate numbers.
I wonder what's in this chest.
But, the chests that keep resetting and are inside the poison fields.
Do they keep resetting? I didn't notice that part. I mean, I have to make sure.
We could be trapped here forever, actually. This is how I'll do it. This is how I'll create the labyrinth that you get stuck in forever. There'll just be three treasure chests that don't have anything in them, but they keep respawning, and they're just far enough away and just interrupted enough that you forget that they were there.
How devious.
It is devious. A devious man. But I forget things sometimes, so you're gonna have to remind me. But then if you remind me, then you'll be prepared for it. But you will not be prepared. You are not prepared.
Okay, Illidan.
Just thinking about Illidan because I was thinking about Liam O'Brien because I was thinking about Knight Solaire, even though Liam O'Brien did not voice Knight Solaire.
It's true, he didn't.
What Dark Souls character would you most want voiced by Liam O'Brien? And it could be any of them from any of the Blood Souls. In any language.
Oh, I've learned a fact. Sleep,
yeah?
Sleep wears off.
Ooh. So the monocrop just woke up on its own?
Yeah.
Like a Pokemon. After several turns. I should not put the bait out there. I'm gonna enforce my own moratorium. Fine. Yep. Ouch. Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna wait. I wonder if it's based on a timer or if it's based on distance traveled.
Kind of looks like distance at this point. Yeah. We have to, like, break leash with it. Wild. And painful. Good stuff.
Not that painful, but yes. By definitionally, it is painful.
Mm.
Anybody else got herb? Nope.
Ah, finally. You, Buckaroo, why do you live in this horrible place?
He's the Dragon Master.
You mean a false Dragon Master? Who... well, what's a period-appropriate insult? Like a late 90s, early noughties slander term? Like a butthead or something?
Actually, he looks like... Avdol.
Oh.
He's got the hair.
Hmm. There's a bunch of S's on his bandana. Maybe his name starts with S.
Savdol.
Savdol. I'm Savdol, the Dragon Master. I live in this shitty tent
Hey,
that I made myself.
It looks like a witch's hat. Hey, you brats! Dragon Master Zoc! And how did you battle through the Swamp Masters? How delightful! The white, red, mauve, and teal dragons.
Hmm. Hey.
Oh, we're going to be attacked by a giant frog.
Oh, a little creature. Look at that critter. Oh, shit.
Big frog. You know, that's one thing we haven't done yet. We have not yet tasted the flesh of a man. We have not killed D-Master. We're going to kill D-Master Zoc. Well, vigor.
It looks like there's nothing separating us from him, so we're not going to run into the problem from last time.
I can't confuse a boss, right?
There's no way.
I mean... I guess, we're just gonna go punch him.
Special delivery.
Dinner. Order. Crud. Mwah.
Oh, he's got hashtag attack.
Hashtag attack. Big hashtag attack. What a troublesome foe.
Well,
and as a boss, they have scaling health.
Let's supply the maneuver.
Yeah, at this point, like, bosses should probably be, like, kind of comfy and okay, because we have 4 fucking people.
We have 2 people
and
who
they're
can
real
heal.
Party members.
Oh, he's weak to fire.
Oh, he's weak to fire? Aw, shit. Also critical hits?
He's weak to...
Oh, you fucked up, sir.
He's weak to knife?
Wait. Sword Dance has an element?
Okay, he chose not to kill Nash.
It's kind. Biff. Oh, Zoc had... He was telegraphing this. He was holding a little flame. What a bizarre way to enact that. That was a very inefficient movement.
I'm gonna try his hitting you.
Well, we've got him surrounded now. Alex, you're ruining it.
Okay, he tasted Nash's blood. Maybe I should have Cascade Danced up. Okay, I don't have a resurrect him, so I'm just gonna keep killing. Where's you? You don't have a... But I do, who has the, do I not have any... I don't have any Phoenix Downs. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Those are in reserve. Okay. Good. That's good for us. It's attacking our toughest people. Sweet. Hey, Null. Null, could you do the thing that you've done in every other combat? Or does Null not do it to Nash as much as the others because Null doesn't like Nash as much?
Nope, there he comes.
Come on, get back on your feet.
More. Now I'm going to pull a maneuver.
Alright. Lay it on me.
Now first I'm going just to attack. And that maneuver is, I have 2 people who know Kira.
Althena, lend me your power.
Also, Althena, lend me your power.
So now we're at full health. Although I might want to Cascade Song onto Nash just so he doesn't get his ass beaten.
Mm-hmm. It's sort of like pre-gaming a couple heals and making sure that he doesn't go down. Of course, not knowing how close we are to beating this thing.
Yeah, really, I should have done this.
Gotta...
I should have done this a while back.
Oh, you know, we're just feeling it out, right? The sense of the guy.
So now he has 50 extra defense.
I think it is supremely funny that we've ended up surrounding him. Just giving him the total beatdown. Jessica, you need like one attacking move. Ooh, he's holding the flame.
Yeah, he's about
He's gonna throw a piddly little fire at you.
He's about to Abdol us.
Throwing fire. That's my entire turn. Whiff. Oh, he's doing something else. He's jumping.
He's jumping.
Maybe time to defend against his big jumping
I'm
move.
going to defend. And then everybody else can attack except you, which will...
Althena, lend me your power.
I find that really calming.
Press.
That was impressive. He's about to do it again, so I'm guessing he's low on health now.
Mm-hmm. So you think he's just like in his enrage mode or something?
Can't use that one. I'm getting healed.
Bonk.
This might be the kind of boss where I have to wait to start swords dancing him until later, but or maybe I just use my moves and win.
Nice. Oh, I forgot how good the like boss defeat music was.
Can we get a hashtag attack on Jessica?
Sick.
Oh, no, can we? I'm asking. We have
Oh. I'm gonna guess probably not yet. I would think level 18 for that.
Magic box learned. Okay, no hashtag attack on Jess. She's one big hit rather than multi-hits. So really, she's just a healer who could beat down. But you know what? That's fine. That was
a frog lizard.
Actually, it's probably an amphibian Nash. Kill him! He has stolen food from the mouths of babes! String him up! Kill him!
Ah, but
Blood!
he's apologized and vowed to change his ways.
He said he would accept any punishment given him. And I choose death!
Well, Alex doesn't, and that's the necessary difference between the player and Alex. All right. I gotta say, this guy's plan, even apart from being, actively antisocial, is very lame. Like, this is this guy's endgame, like, camping out in a fucking swamp.
But he stayed here for the music.
Oh, he heard the diegetic music here and was like, oh yeah, this is where a real Dracula fucking lives, hell yes.
If I'm going to be a dragon master, I'm gonna live here and absorb this music.
Oh my god. Look at the poison pool above us. It has the same texture, but animated and not tiled.
This is the poison. This is the poison fountain.
Mmm. Tasty. Well, how would you like to exit the dungeon?
I think I'm gonna
With a
save
skill.
and quit, but the box did not close again. Kaz. You lied to me.
Yes.
I want to see if this will kill me. Let's first make sure I did this. I believe I did, but I've got anxiety, so yeah. Look away if this sucks.
Yeah, flashing lights warning. We can't control that.
Okay, it does not
Whoop.
kill you.
Okay, go to 1. That'll be good to know for later.
Now, I can't actually cast escape, but luckily, I'm prepared.
Not enough MP, or?
Yeah, I didn't have enough. It costs 20.
Oh, jeez. You gotta mean it.
Yeah. and I have
If you
7.
want out of the dungeon, you better pay up.
We just use the boat.
So is this you piloting, or is it autopiloting you?
It's autopilot. It's Jessica
Okay.
doing it, not Alex.
Jessica knows how. We don't know how to pilot a boat. And hey, we returned your boat, dude.
We did better than expected. Oh. It's the evil woman with
Oh,
red
man,
eyes.
It's the regular, non-threatening woman.
Okay,
Don't be such
whatever,
a misogyny.
whatever you say about her, she's not non-threatening. This threatening non-evil, or threatening ambiguously aligned. It's weird. She keeps holding up this sheet of lead whenever I try casting no alignment. I don't know why.
God, no alignment is such a stupid fucking... Carefully plot out all of this courtly intrigue. The cleric just fucks it up turn 1 immediately.
Rumors
Found your
about-
traitor.
I pray that rumors about Magic Emperor turn out to be spurious as well.
Wait, you don't know her?
Telling you, Kaz, evil.
So, wait. You're telling me that she was sitting in the shrine posing as the Popess and no one said a word? Like... Fuck. If we go back there, they're all going to disaffect... Like she fucking mind controlled them or some shit? Fuck. Man.
She did give us the
Come
wizard
on.
recommendation, though.
Hmm. That was a new face.
He emoted.
That was the contemplative face. Also, Jessica left. I'm sad about that, because she's kind of rules.
Okay. And on that bombshell, next time we have a strong idea of what we're doing. We're going to the temple to ask about the evil woman who is clearly evil.
evil woman.
So, what did we learn this time, Kaz?
Well, we learned that you will open any box, no matter how many times you're told.
It could have 300 silver pieces in it, Kaz.
It could have 50. It could have a deadly trap.
It could have a deadly trap.
We learned that the bad guys are quick to disavow their prior evil ways if you just give them a stern talking to, straighten them right out.
What I learned is that Torterra is not a Pokemon I'd ever really used that much, but it turns out that having Torterra with Rock Polish is actually pretty good, and was actually kind of my MVP through my
it's good to hear.
So
Sweet.
shout outs to Torterra.
Shout outs to Torterra. Shout outs to Seviper. Been playing through that myself.
Yeah. on that note, thanks to Slyo for the sub. Actually, I'm gonna toss over a raid to whatever the fuck he's doing.
Hey, /raid. Slyo 9. I'll bet it's Slay the Spire.
It's Slay the Spire. All right, that's it. Thanks for joining, Kaz. Thanks for joining everybody else. Away.
Honey mustard. Eating a burger with no honey mustard.